He kills his father. He marries his mother. He has no idea he's done either. Here's what happens when he finds out. So there's a city in crisis. Thebes is being eaten alive. Plague, famine, the kind of slow collective dying that makes people desperate enough to ask their king for help, which is what they do in the opening scene of Oedipus the King. They gather at the palace steps and they beg. And the king, Oedipus, meets them there, which already tells you something about him. He's a man of action, of confidence, genuine concern for his people. He sent his brother-in-law Creon to the oracle at Delphi. Creon returns with the oracle's verdict. The plague is divine punishment. There is a pollution in Thebes. A murderer walking free among them. The previous king, Laius, was killed years ago, and the killer was never found. Find the killer, says the oracle, and the city will heal. Oedipus is on it immediately. He pronounces a formal curse on whoever this murderer is. Exile, total exclusion from society, and launches an investigation. He summons Tiresias, the blind prophet. Tiresias doesn't want to speak. He knows what he knows, and he knows that saying it will help no one. He hedges. He tries to leave, and Oedipus pushes him, gets angry, accuses him of conspiracy. So Tiresias says it plainly. You are the pollution. You are the murderer. You are the source of Thebes' suffering. Oedipus doesn't believe him for a second. In fact, he's furious, convinced this is a political plot orchestrated by Creon, who he now suspects wants the throne. And he's catastrophically wrong. Jocasta, trying to reassure him, mentions that oracles can't be trusted. She has proof. An oracle once told her and her first husband, Laius, that their son would kill his father. And it never happened. Laius was killed by strangers at Crossroads, she says. Their son was left to die on a hillside as an infant. A crossroads. You can almost feel Oedipus go still. He starts asking questions. What did Laius look like? When did this happen? How many men were with him? The answers come back, and each one is a door closing. A shepherd, the sole survivor of the attack on Laius, is sent for. Meanwhile, a messenger arrives from Corinth, the city where Oedipus grew up, with the news that his father, King Oedipus, has died. Oedipus's first reaction is relief. The oracle said he would kill his father. Oedipus died of old age. Perhaps the oracles are just wrong. But then the messenger, trying to reassure him further, mentions something in passing, almost casually. Oedipus wasn't actually your father, he says. I know, because I'm the one who gave you to him. You were brought to me as a baby, found on a hillside with your ankles pinned together. Jocasta understands before Oedipus does. She begs him to stop asking questions. He won't stop. The shepherd arrives. The same shepherd who survived the attack on Laius. The same shepherd who was given a royal infant and told to leave it on the mountain to die, and who, out of pity, gave the child instead to a passing stranger from Corinth. Oedipus was the child. Laius was his father. Jocasta was his mother. The crossroads where he killed a group of travellers in a fit of temper years before the play begins. That was where he killed his own father. The oracle was never wrong. He finds Jocasta inside. She has hanged herself. He takes the pins from her dress and puts out his own eyes, blinds himself, and then asks to be exiled. He pronounced the curse. He applies it to himself, because that's the kind of man he is, even now. What I find myself coming back to is that Oedipus has done nothing wrong. He's a good king, a loving husband and father, a man of integrity who cannot stop pursuing the truth even when it's destroying him. Sophocles wrote this play in around 429 BC. It still influences our culture today.